Hey, this is Scott Cole from whentobuyandSellStocks.com, and I wanted to make some comments about the market for today, which was Wednesday, January 25th, 2012. Um, the big issue today was that the Fed came out and announced its its strategy for interest rates going forward. And the big news was that they indicated that they felt like rates were going to stay low through the end of 2014. Previously, they were talking, it was big news when they had mentioned mid 2013, I believe, sometime last year at one of these Fed meetings. But today it was 2014. So that's big news, and as a result of that, the market ended up rallying off its lows. The Dow at one time was down about 95 points in the session, so you could see here it actually traded below yesterday's low and then rallied into the close. Now I had the chart of the NASDAQ 100 because this has been the strongest index, and obviously it was buoyed by Apple today because it blew out its earnings forecast yesterday, and Apple traded up, I believe, it was up over $30. I think it pulled back and was only up about $20. Yeah, you can see it was up $26 on the day. So there was some profit taking in that stock. This stock's going higher, though. That kind of trading pattern, we'd already broken out to a new all-time high last week, and now we're just blasting off into the stratosphere. So I still heard some commentary today that suggests the market is going to run into resistance on the S&Ps. I think now it's 1330 or whatever. I mean, you know, these guys make me laugh. This market is not going lower. This market is going higher. I've seen all this stuff before. I've been following the markets for over 20 years, and this is the kind of market that is confounding the experts. The fact that we have low volatility going on and this stock just marches higher, pauses for a couple days now and then just marches higher. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if the next couple days it just goes sideways for a couple days. When you have the Federal Reserve continually printing money and keeping interest rates low, there is no better interest or investment out there than the stock market. You're going to probably get some pops in commodities, but your alternatives right now are limited to the U.S. stock market. There is no reason to really consider anything else. So you just have to be very selective in the stocks that you're trying to trade. So, you know, you want to get into the quality high momentum movers. I'm not a big fan of the buy and hold strategy, so we're looking at getting in on the high momentum stocks, and that's what our website is all about. But at this point, as you can see, let's even look at the Dow Jones Transports. They were higher today. How about the Russell 2000? This has been the laggard. They were higher today. The generals are leading the way. We prefer to have, you know, the soldiers in lockstep, trading at new highs, but they're not. The small cap stocks are probably going to continue to lag as long as these interest rates stay as low as they are, because banks are not willing to lend any money to small businesses when the rates are this low. Nonetheless, stay focused. The trend is your friend. The trend is up. This market's going to continue higher until it tells us it doesn't want to go higher anymore. So we'll be looking out for one of those true selling days. A true selling day is when all the major indices are down at least 1%. I like to make it more a function of volatility. So it's probably going to be down at least equivalent to its average true range. You want to see all of the major indices down by an equivalent of its average true range for about the last 2 weeks of trading. 10 to 15 trading days is how I would put it. So until we see one of those events, my suggestion is that this market is heading higher. When we do see one of those events, and I'll point out a trading day like that right there, that would be a day like that, possibly a day here. But you want to see the Dow Jones Industrials, S&P 500, the NASDAQ Composite, NASDAQ 100, and the Russell 2000 all down by at least 1 to 2%. They all have to be down over 1%, probably down closer to 1.5% for a true selling day to have occurred, and that's when you probably want to take some profits off the table. But until we see that day, this market's going to continue to climb higher. So those are my thoughts today, and we'll see you down the road in some more videos.